Monad ecosystem updates, Hyperliquid Layer 1 ecosystem lives, much more time-sensitive updates, and more. Let's get started. Just a quick note before we start, moved into a new beautiful place today, so before everything is proper and setup is correct, it's going to take some time, but hopefully already for next video we are golden. Now, regarding Hyperliquid Layer 1, it is of course one of the ecosystems we are very bullish for 2025, and we are actually finally seeing some dApp development and some serious TVLs gathering attention. So the ones we're going to be talking about today are HyperSwap and Hyperland, the ones that we've already covered previously in testnet, but now can actually play around with real funds on mainnet. Naturally, all of these protocols are a couple days, not even 1 week old, so please don't use your main wallets, use some burner wallets, because of course this carries some potential reward, but also a serious degree of risk. There are two ways to observe the ecosystem of Hyperliquid Layer 1. First of all, of course, on their official website, hyper.co ecosystem map. And here you can see a whole list of projects, both in testnet and mainnet. However, it doesn't give you really any useful data. This is mostly just for the demonstration purposes. If you would like to actually see what's available in mainnet, then you should definitely take a look at the DeFi Llama Hyperliquid Ecosystem tab, and you do so by simply going here in top right on Chains, and just like any other ecosystem, you can simply type in and find everything available here. Here we can see that, of course, the main project is, of course, the one that started the whole thing. It still has highest TVL as expected, but there are some dApps in development that are trying to contend with this and add some numbers. But of course, as we mentioned before, this is very speculative, very early. They will probably not have an airdrop, but you could qualify for potentially future Hyperliquid airdrops by interacting with these dApps. So it could be a twin one, but either way, let's get started with some specifics. First of all, if you've been farming Hyperliquid Layer Season 2 with Kinto, you will be happy to see that it's actually going live and tradable, the K token, on March 31st, and it's going on Gate.io and MEXC. So make sure to pay attention on 31st if you wish to sell a little bit of your airdrop, or maybe you've participated in K Kinto pre-sale. That said, HyperSwap and Hyperland are two dApps that are probably going to have an airdrop, considering they have a points program, so let's check them out. HyperSwap is, of course, in beta, first couple of days, so as mentioned before, use small amount of capital, whatever you're comfortable with, because smart contract risks and everything is very real in these early stages. So you can play around with the DEX, swap tokens as you like, always check rates, because sometimes if you're swapping exotic pairs, sometimes the rates and liquidity is not really there, so you might end up losing some money simply because of slippage, and that is a very real risk in these early days. You can also create some positions, and usually they ask to pair with Hype, which makes a lot of sense. So just make sure that you're also fully aware of how impermanent loss works in these kinds of situations. Finally, you can also stake directly your Hype tokens on the platform, earn some yield, get some points if this is a risk you're willing to take as well. And the other dApp, Hyperland, is also very brand new, launched only a couple days ago, but it is also offering points program and currently offering a yield on lending of very modest 0.34%, and for Hype, and wrapped staked Hype 0.07. So you would not be doing this for yield, but potentially airdrop rewards of the future. You can use looping strategies with this one as well. Just make sure to pair correlated pairs, so you don't get any risk of potential liquidations if the value of the assets you're lending against what you're borrowing actually comes to dangerous levels. Now, for Monad, they're closing in on 1 million followers, and as of making of this video, they've actually passed it. So if you've been following Monad for last year on X, you're going to be able to mint a soulbound NFT, commemorative soulbound NFT. Therefore, we will keep you updated as soon as this Monad NFT goes live. And of course, the activity on Monad never stops. There is constantly new NFT mints, NFT staking, and you can actually flip some really good Monad testnet tokens, which we are speculating might be worth real Monad once Monad goes live. Currently, last time I checked, it was trading between $3 to $5. Speculative, of course, for the future, but this is definitely stuff you need to pay attention to differentiate your wallets from millions of people farming this testnet. Leaky has been on top of this for quite a while now, and all the information he always shares in Discord first, such as this simple like Kutsu infection string, if you remember from Forma days, when you could simply choose a wallet to infect and this goes in circles. It is actually, of course, just an extra Monad interaction, but it is something that you can actually diversify your wallet with. Now, most of these updates, of course, make much more sense when you do them in real time, and the best way to do that is to actually stay up to date with all things regarding Monad and, of course, many other ecosystems that we're following up on, such as Sui, Aptos, Eclipse, and many, many others. So if you want to stay up to date, if you want to know everything happening in real time and be able to get the most money from airdrops and DeFi in general, you need to be a part of a private community. It doesn't have to be ours. There are many amazing places, but it is really worthwhile to be a part of these if you want to take crypto seriously and make this year truly as it should be. And if you wish to join our community, you can find links to everything we always talk about in all videos in the first link of the description of every video. It will take you to our website where you can find monthly, yearly plans, as well as an airdrop tracking application, which will help you keep organized. Now, regarding some super time-sensitive updates, if you've been farming Elixir on Sui, you have only until March 31st to connect your EVM wallet, because otherwise your airdrop will be forfeit. You will be able to finish your claims until April 5th by 10 UTC. And regarding Milk.tia, if you've been generating some points for Milky Way on ecosystems other than Osmosis, such as your EVM wallets or maybe on Tia or Dymension chain, you will definitely need to connect your EVM, your Osmosis wallet as well on their website to make sure you don't miss out on any airdrops from Milky Way in the future. And we've got some updates from Particle Network. Party token is almost here, and we're starting off with Binance listing and hodler airdrop for people who had simple earn subscriptions on Binance, but hopefully there will be some updates regarding test and participation and many other campaigns, out of which there was actually 10. Finally, we also have the Ethereal updates. If you've been participating in the pre-launch deposits, you will probably be able to be selected for their testnet phase, which is starting very, very soon. And if you're bullish on Ethena, if you're bullish on Ethereal, you definitely want to join their guild as well. All the links for everything, as always, will be in the first link of the description of the video. And that is a wrap for all the topics for today. If you like the content, make sure to like and subscribe, bell notifications on. And if you have any questions, comments, I'm waiting for you in the comment section below. If you want to take your game to the next level, we're waiting for you in our Discord. Thanks for watching. Until next time, have an amazing day.